Well, the one, he picked it up and they kind of collided or whatever. The guy kicked the ball out of his glove. I think the other one, I'm trying to remember the second error.
The throw to third.
Oh, just play catch, man. I mean, it's something we talk about. This game's a game of catch and throw, and you gotta play catch, and we didn't do that effectively. Had that out, and that would have gotten us out of the inning. I think they eventually scored, obviously, on that play, and it's just that's been a little bit of the nemesis is just play catch, slow the game down, play catch, and you take some of those freebies off the board, and we've been given our fair share of freebies. As far as the base running play, I think that's a tough play for both of them. I mean, the ball initially gets by, so you make your read that you see it get by the first baseman, and then unfortunately for us, it hit the umpire and stayed close enough where they could pick it up and throw them out. So I don't know if they could see that, or if Ben, or if either of those guys could see that. That's a tough read. That's across the diamond.
So follow up on the second error. You think it maybe would have been easier after the fly ball to just take the fly ball and not try to throw to third?
I think if he makes a good throw, he's out. I mean, I don't. You play baseball there. And then to me, you'd much rather get out of the inning with no runs, because still, if you don't take that out when they're giving it to you, they still have a chance to score. So it's just a matter of playing confidently, understanding how important it is, every rep in practice, every rep that you're, doing a pregame infield of why that stuff's important. Just play catch, because then when you get to the game, it slows the game down.
What did you see as the difference in Spencer from the first and second inning and into the third and the fourth?
Well, I mean, we've been bringing him out of the pen, obviously, lately, trying to get him going. They stuck a couple hits in there. I thought he was around the zone. Probably the only disappointing AB or guy he faced was the 4-pitch walk there, I think, with bases loaded. But he was making some pitches. It was good to see him get the first couple. We ran him back out there, as you noticed, just to try to get the confidence level back up there, even after the 4-run inning. But it's just progress, and trying to get progress and make sure that he knows that we believe in him, and that he has to continue to develop to pitch at this level.
How do you coach someone like that, who you see the talent from, but the lack of command has struggled for the past 2 years?
Yeah, well, you keep working on it. I mean, the kid, as you said, he's got talent, but we're in a results-oriented business, so it's like you got to pick and choose your spots. You don't want to, sacrifice maybe for the good of the team for one individual's development. You got to. That's the constant balancing act that we're in as coaches. We're judged by wins and losses, but at the same time, you want to do right by your kids and continue to develop them. A midweek game to me is a perfect opportunity to get guys in there and get them innings. Yes, I wish he would have gone 5 or 6 innings. It didn't happen tonight, but we're not giving up on him. We're going to continue to work with him, and because he's shown progress. I mean, I think he has. And is he where we want him right now? Absolutely not. But we're going to keep working on it.
Down multiple runs a couple times in the game. What did you guys think? How did you feel about the team's at bats when they were down a couple times?
Yeah, I thought we kept battling at the plate. I have no qualms with some of that. This to me is kind of a carryover from Sunday. That we've got to our issue isn't with the bats. It's defensively. We're making mistakes we shouldn't, but we got to get better on the mound. It's like we can't keep relying on our offense to bail us out. That's not how you win games. You win a game with your pitching and your defense, and so those things need to get better and be more consistent.
What did you see from Corrigan tonight when he was kind of hit hard? Was it command? Or?
Yeah, and that was leaving balls up. It's understanding. If you've got a guy 0-2 or you got a guy 1-2, that should be a strikeout or a defensive swing. And he was leaving balls over the middle of the plate that you can't do that. And as witnessed by his line score. So again, a young guy, will hopefully get better and continue to grow and learn in every situation that he's in.
Hunter Jump keeps driving in runs for you guys.
Yeah.
Really a carryover. Do you foresee him getting more and more starts?
Well, I mean, you produce, you play. The beautiful piece with him is he's not had a lot of people telling him how good he is. You know, I mean, he goes out there and he earns what he gets, and I love the fact that he wants to be in those situations. He's playing with a chip on his shoulder, and that's what you have to do in this game. And quite frankly, we need more of that.
Every time that Taylor seems to have his at-bat, it seems that no matter what the result is, it's a quality at-bat when he's up there fighting. What do you see from him that allows him to really be that kind of steady force for you guys in the field?
He's older. He's a senior player. He's one of the few seniors, one of the few seniors we have that's playing, and you expect that out of your older guys. They've been seasoned. They've been around this game. But I love the confidence factor that he's displaying. You know, I'm very proud of what he's been able to do. And picking us up in that DH spot, because there was a lot of guys battling for that. He basically, you know, said, "It's mine, boys," you know, and I like what he's doing, and I appreciate what he's doing.
Looking ahead, what are the challenges that you guys are going to face bringing a young team up into Corvallis to face a vaunted team like the Beavers?
Well, the same thing. You've got to pitch it better. You know, you got to pitch it better, and when they give you outs, you got to take outs. You can't be throwing the ball all over the diamond, and you just can't do that. And you know, because you do that, you're going to pay. And I would imagine with their pitching staff, you're not going to be able to climb back in and score 7 to 10 runs a game. Not going to happen probably against their pitching staff. So you got to limit their free bases and take advantage of your opportunities when you get them.
Do you know if Boyd's going to be able to pitch this weekend?
I don't yet. I'll talk with Jesse. I doubt it. We're going to be cautious, very cautious with him. And we're looking at it too. We get to a certain point, we may not push him as aggressively. But right now, I'm not sure, but I doubt it.
You had some good performances out of the pen late in the game to hold a pretty good offense off the scoreboard. Just talk about those.
Needs to be consistent. You know I loved it. I thought, you know, Dellin came in, did it again. I thought Higgins backed up another good one. Chaz is getting more Chaz-like. But you know what you look for is consistency. The next step now is I'm going to see that multiple times in a row that you know what you're going to get. So step in the right direction tonight.
Is Boyd's elbow progressing?
I would say it is, yeah.
You mentioned a need to slow the game down and such like that out in the field. Is it that the guys are moving the ball a little bit too quickly, or are you noticing something else out there that's leading to defensive mistakes?
Well, it's reps. You become more comfortable in the game. You think about plays. So when you're saying slow the game down, it's just getting yourself under control and understanding the pace at which you can operate and still get outs. The tendency with young players, sometimes they try to speed things up. They try to throw a ball before they catch it. They try to make the next play with, so when we say slow the game down, it's literally just take a deep breath, get yourself under control, and understand the pace that will allow you to be successful consistently.
When you
Last question, guys.
moved Olika over after pinch hitting there, he played pretty well at shortstop. Is that any consideration in your mind to try to help if Swift isn't hitting very well, that you could play that way for a while?
Yeah, well, I mean, I still like, it's an option. I mean, I like the option tonight when we were chasing runs because I was like, we're going to be more offensive. But, I would say for the future, I look at, left side of the infield, shortstop position. We have 10 errors at shortstop, right now. And not, and Swifty's a great shortstop. But the fact of the matter is, we can't be making 10 errors short. So I wanted to kind of see, we talked about it as a staff anyway, of looking at opportunities for Olika to play short. He was a tremendous high school shortstop. Tonight it made sense because we were chasing runs and we're in a midweek game and gave us a chance to look at it. But, Drew's our shortstop, this season. But, we'll see how that thing progresses down the road because we need steady. I looked at it. We've got a bunch of errors on the left side of the diamond. We can't have that. So, but I did like the way he played it. I thought he played well tonight.